Today is my seasonal wreath challenge for summer 2019. So I hope you'll stay tuned and see what I do with this wreath form. Hi everyone, Pam here from Creative Homescaping. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I post several videos a week on how to creatively manage and decorate your home. In today's video, I am going to be sharing the wreath that I put together for the Seasonal Wreath Challenge that I am hosting. I'm planning on hosting this challenge seasonally, and I have opened it up to both subscribers who don't have YouTube channels and YouTube creators. So why don't you check out the playlist and you can see all of the wonderful videos. And now let me get started on my own wreath for this challenge. For this project, I will be using a wreath form, some snippers, some pipe cleaners, and a rag garland that I made several years ago using pieces of ribbon and some scraps of fabric. First thing I'm going to do is to cut the pipe cleaners in half. They don't need to be as long as the full-length pipe cleaner. And first I started doing them individually, but then I decided to fold them all and then cut them in assembly line fashion. Then I'm attaching them to the cross pieces of the wreath form. Now, I didn't include the rings of the wreath form when I attached them to the cross pieces, but that probably would have been a better idea. That way they won't slide around quite as much. Once that was done, then I start to attach the rag garland to the wreath form using the pipe cleaners. And it was a little tricky to get the pipe cleaners attached without pulling in any of the ribbons. So it just took a little bit of patience, but it really didn't take that long. I was able to go around the wreath form twice with my garland, which I think was about 6 feet long. Now I'm just tucking the very end of the garland into the wreath form. Then I'm flipping it over and I'm tying a few of the pieces of fabric to the back of the wreath form just to keep the garland from sagging in some of the spots. Once I've done that, I am going to attach a sign to the front. I picked up this Liberty Word sign at the Target dollar spot, and I'm just going to take some more pipe cleaners and go through the loops of the L and the Y to attach it to the wreath. Here I'm maneuvering it just a bit to make sure that it fits all the way across the wreath. And here is my finished wreath. As you can see, it looks very full, and it took me only a few minutes to do this because I used the rag garland, which did go around the wreath about twice almost exactly. And I think I made a 6-foot garland, maybe a little bit longer than that. I should have measured it beforehand so that I could tell you. But I think you could get a smaller one to fit as well if you wrapped it very judiciously. So as you can see, I just pipe cleanered the wreath on and then tied with little pieces in the back. Then I decided to add this Liberty sign that I got from the Target dollar spot. I think it was $3. I may be showing that in a haul, but you'll probably see this video first. And then I just used the white pipe cleaners to tie it through the loop of the Y and the loop of the L onto the frame. And then I did add a little bow. It sort of blends in. I already had this bow. I save bows that I make for seasonal decorations so I don't have to remake them. And this one has some navy blue ribbon that's not wired some white wired ribbon and then some red and white striped ribbon that also is not wired. So you can see you can use a mix of wired and unwired ribbon for these types of bows, but it is beneficial to have at least one of the ribbons be wired to keep the shape of the loops from year to year. So that is my wreath, and I'm looking forward to hanging it up in my home for the 4th of July. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I put together, and please be sure to check out the playlist of the other participants. I'm sure you'll get some wonderful ideas for seasonal wreaths. And if you'd like to participate, I am hoping to host this challenge seasonally, so get some ideas in your head for next time. If you're new to my channel, why don't you subscribe by clicking on the icon in the corner of this video or the subscribe button down below. And if you liked this video, why don't you give me a thumbs up? That lets YouTube know you like my content and also lets me know that as well. I want to thank all of you for watching. Take care, everyone, and I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July.